Gentlemen, we are now deep into 2026, and the transformation is undeniable. Everywhere you look, the old world order is crumbling. Massive AI-driven layoffs have hit every sector, from tech giants to creative industries, and even white-collar professions. Social media platforms are bleeding users at an alarming rate. Economic volatility is the norm. Inflation flares, supply chains stutter, and geopolitical tensions keep everyone on edge. Meanwhile, a silent exodus is happening. Millions of men are opting out of the traditional rat race, rejecting the endless grind for validation and hierarchical climbing. In this turbulent landscape, one archetype is not merely adapting, it's positioned to dominate completely: the Sigma male. This isn't fleeting internet hype or another wave of viral memes. This is a serious prediction grounded in current global shifts. By the end of this video, you'll see why 2026 is the pivotal year where Sigma males transition from underground philosophy to mainstream powerhouse. They will conquer financial independence, personal relationships, mental resilience, and quiet influence on an unprecedented scale. However, there's a profound warning. If this Sigma rise accelerates without balance and ethical grounding, it risks destroying community cohesion, collaborative progress, and empathetic connections. To understand this, we must define the authentic Sigma male. In the socio-sexual hierarchy, alphas lead through charisma and dominance at the top. Betas seek security and conformity and approval. Sigmas opt out entirely, the true lone wolves, self-sufficient, strategically detached, guided by internal standards. Core traits: emotional sovereignty, hyper-discernment in relationships, people as a managed portfolio, relentless self-discipline without audience, quiet magnetic confidence, and mastery of solitude for optimal resource allocation. With that foundation, let's examine the 6 major global megatrends unfolding in 2026 that amplify Sigma advantages. 1. The AI tsunami reshaping work. AI has fully matured in 2026, automating increasingly complex tasks from creative output to analytical roles, and triggering massive, widespread layoffs across industries. The traditional 9-to-5 model, long reliant on office politics, physical presence, and hierarchical loyalty, has become completely obsolete overnight. This disruption plays perfectly to the Sigma male's strengths. While alphas lose influence without teams to lead and betas scramble for vanishing stability, Sigmas, already equipped with self-taught independent skills, seamlessly leverage AI as a powerful tool. They quietly build scalable solo empires, turning disruption into opportunity while others struggle to adapt. 2. The mass digital detox. Social exhaustion has peaked in 2026. After years of constant notifications, doom scrolling, and performative online lives, millions are abandoning major platforms entirely. Users are deleting accounts, switching to basic phones, and choosing offline living with deeper, more selective, real-world connections over shallow digital ones. This cultural shift strongly validates the Sigma male's core social strategies. Practices like rigorous energy auditing, tracking every interaction for its net effect on focus and peace, and silent exile of chronic drains were once misunderstood as aloofness. Now, in a world suddenly hungry for authentic boundaries and mental clarity, the Sigma's deliberate selectivity is widely seen as ahead-of-its-time wisdom rather than detachment. 3. The intense discipline and self-optimization. Wellness in 2026 is rigorous and internal. Cold plunges, extended fasting, ironclad routines, stoic journaling, and advanced biohacking. Fashion favors subtle power, clean lines, neutral tones, functional elegance. Performative motivation is out. Authentic grind is in. Sigmas pioneered this lifestyle. Their routines are sacred, executed daily without fanfare. Dawn workouts, focused deep work, nutritional precision. Results compound silently into superior physique, mental sharpness, and endurance. They emerge as natural exemplars, influencing without preaching. This exposes weaknesses in other models. External-driven alphas often crash when applause fades. The divide grows, potentially sparking cultural backlash or resentment from those unable to internalize discipline. In 2026, Sigma-led content on quiet optimization dominates feeds, inspiring transformations but highlighting how outdated loud hustle leads to burnout cycles. 4. Volatility breeding hyper-independence. Global uncertainties have intensified throughout 2026. Ongoing regional conflicts disrupting trade routes, sudden energy shortages from climate events and geopolitical standoffs, currency fluctuations wiping out savings for the unprepared, and eroding public trust in governments and corporations alike. Institutions that once promised stability now feel fragile and unreliable. In response, a massive cultural shift toward personal self-reliance has taken hold. People are aggressively stockpiling practical skills, building emergency financial buffers, investing in mobility, second passports, remote-capable setups, and even exploring off-grid living options. This environment is pure Sigma territory. They've never placed blind faith in systems. Instead, they've cultivated anti-fragility years in advance. Sigmas maintain diversified asset portfolios across currencies and classes, master survival-oriented knowledge, from wilderness skills to cybersecurity, and develop redundant income sources that withstand shocks. While alphas scramble to rally fading teams and betas cling to dwindling safety nets, sigmas navigate volatility with calm calculation, spotting opportunities in chaos, like acquiring undervalued assets during dips or pivoting businesses overnight. Their hyper-independence becomes a blueprint for survival. Quiet preparation turns crises into advantages. In 2026, we see sigmas thriving as digital nomads in stable havens, launching resilient ventures that profit from disruption. Think decentralized supply chains or privacy-focused tech. This conquest fosters widespread resilience and innovation, empowering individuals to weather storms that sink collectives. However, the destructive potential is significant. If hyper-independence spreads unchecked, necessary large-scale collaborations on climate solutions, infrastructure, or global health stall as trust in collective action plummets. Societies could fragment into isolated units, brilliant individually but vulnerable systemically. 5. Power redefined, competence over visibility. Traditional markers of status, fancy job titles, massive follower counts, overt luxury displays, or loud personal branding, are rapidly losing credibility in 2026. In an era of misinformation, economic hardship, and institutional distrust, people crave authenticity and proven results over polished facades. Real influence now flows to those who deliver tangible value quietly, without constant announcement or self-promotion. This redefinition is the ultimate Sigma victory. They've always prioritized competence over visibility, building skills in private, solving problems efficiently, and letting outcomes speak. No need for viral stunts or echo chamber validation. Their authority manifests through undeniable expertise and calm presence. In business, Sigmas secure high-stakes deals through reputation alone. In communities, they advise without seeking credit. Online, their low-key content, deep-dive threads, no-face channels, gains organic traction because it's substantive. By mid-2026, this shift accelerates. Platforms algorithmically favor depth over flash, audiences migrate to niche experts, and quiet leaders emerge in every field. From tech innovators dropping game-changing tools anonymously to mindset coaches transforming lives through word of mouth. Sigmas accumulate disproportionate power this way. Influence networks based on mutual value, not forced networking. The positive impact is profound. Meritocracy revives, superficiality dies, and innovation surges from focused builders. But the shadow side looms large. If visibility-dependent archetypes, alphas, influencers, collapse en masse, it could trigger identity crises, mental health waves, or desperate backlash, fake gurus, scam empires. Worse, extreme quiet competence without ethical outreach might concentrate power in hidden elites, reducing transparency and accountability in decision-making. 6. The decisive crossroads. Balanced conquest or unintended destruction? Ultimately, 2026 forces a choice. Optimistic path. Sigma principles elevate humanity. Resilient, innovative, free individuals advancing collectively. Pessimistic path. Unchecked extremes foster isolation, apathy, stalled cooperation on existential threats. Authentic Sigmas choose balance, power with responsibility. Your action: implement Sigma protocols today. Audit relentlessly, grind privately, sovereign up. Stay sovereign, brothers. The lone wolf era has begun.